So obviously there's like different genres of horror. There's like...
I'm legit hanging off the chair.
Oh,
I've got quite a bit of...
Yeah, you are literally like...
There we go, lads.
Rob Ross!
Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty important.
Get out.
Alright.
Like this. Hello, welcome back to Truro State of Mind. We are here with episode 2 of season 2. Yes, about like general Halloween prep, because it's not just like Halloween, we will do one closer to the time.
Yeah, because it is still September, but eventually we will get to more Halloween time.
We just really like Halloween, so
That's
no wrong time. I watch Halloween movies throughout the year, or anything else.
Yes. So what are you prepping for Halloween?
I don't really know. I know that I want to make a list of like the best Halloween movies. I'm sorry to watch every day, like one every day or two every day. If it's because I'm gonna watch like It 1 and Chapter 2 in one day.
Yeah, a lot of people who really like Halloween go from the start of the month to the end of the month watching horror movie every day. And I tried to do it last year. I got to like day 10 before it was my birthday.
I've never tried anything like that, but I think it could be fun because I need to watch more movies anyway because there's a lot I haven't actually watched.
Yes. You should watch Hereditary, because Hereditary, like,
Oh yeah,
when I watched it, because I've watched loads of horror movies, but the jump scares did get me because they are really surprising.
So I've watched like quite passive ones, but like ones that you guys probably wouldn't count as horror films, like A Quiet Place.
I mean, it's
like a thriller.
It's a thriller slash horror, yeah, but I would consider that a thriller more than a horror.
Well, here we shall welcome Dan.
Well, seeing as we're talking about horror films, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have our special guest on.
Also producer on the show.
Also co-producer.
So, the audience isn't like the audience, the live audience. There's the clap. Yeah, it's just the clap as it comes on. Yeah. Alright. So like, there's different genres of horror. There's like slasher, psychological. What are your thoughts on kind of each of them?
Slasher's pretty boring.
That's my favourite.
Slasher's alright, but there's not a lot to it other than like biting each other kind of thing. There's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's like the classic slasher. It's fucking horrific. I like psychological.
Yeah, those are really good.
So Dan, why do you like slasher? What in comparison to like psychological?
I think, to me, slasher, like, it's almost like the superheroes of horror, I guess. To me, I like the classic characters. My favourite horror is definitely Scream. Well, yeah, probably Scream. I love this, it's almost psychological. Like, you get to see Billy Loomis and Stu Macher.
Yeah, the classic.
Hello? What's your favorite scary movie?
The classics like Halloween. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious.
Halloween's great.
Halloween is
Sorry,
great.
it's so funny to look over me. I can just see your eyes peeping over the top. Why is it so such a weird
I can see
perspective?
that.
I'm just like up at the top, just like yes.
I like being tall.
Well, you still are the tallest of all of us, so
Yeah,
it makes more sense for us to be up there. We're of higher power in this situation. How does that feel?
Yeah, I'm only a guest, you know.
To kind of go into the contrast of horror, you've got comedy and like rom-coms and stuff. Do you still watch those?
Of course I do.
Like,
Just because we like horror doesn't mean we're like, no, honestly, I don't. I love horrors, but I don't watch them that often. Because I like watching them like on my TV, and my mom's terrified of them, so I can't really do that. And it's kind of it's not sad to watch it on them, but in a sense, like I feel weird watching horrors on them.
so Dan, what do you like with comparison to like horrors and stuff? You know?
I would say outside of horror, I mostly watch comedies. I feel like there's a lot.
I don't watch them.
I don't know the biggest contrast between the two areas.
Who's like some notable names within comedy that seem to come to
No
mind?
films.
Adam Sandler.
I mean,
Danny DeVito.
Like Adam Sandler is so funny. I mentioned it so many
Uncut
times.
Gems was good.
He's so funny because he literally he's so like rich and he walks around looking like a 5-year-old boy who's just been let to dress himself for the day.
Yeah.
Like on red carpets wearing like suits 5 times too big. I find it hilarious.
So mean.
Very humble.
I really like Seth
It's his choice. He can do whatever he wants.
The Seth Rogen comedies are pretty good.
Yeah, he's great.
What's your least favorite? What's the worst horror movie you've ever watched?
Well, it's a very broad.
Technically, I
Can you be polite of the guest and the guest go first?
literally just became a special guest 5 minutes ago.
I'm pretty special.
He was kicking me off the damn chair.
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Literally had me.
Yeah, good job.
I watched Babysitter Killer Queen recently and I hated it.
Is that the Netflix one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was quite cringy. It was like a children's horror movie, but then they had like all these, the woman's like head gets pulled off and shit. I'm like, I wouldn't show that to my brother, you know? But it was really cringy. Yeah, go for it.
This is going to sound weird, but I had this weird kick where I wanted to find the worst rated horror movie on IMDb, and I don't even remember the name. It was like 3 series of numbers, like 13, 13, 13, or something like that. But it was honestly the worst thing I've ever seen. It was about, I don't even know it. I can't remember most of it. It's like this baby demon, and then it starts attacking its mother when it's just come out. It's a whole thing.
You know what I hate? Child murderers. Oh no, here comes one now!
I'm gonna get ya!
I'll get rid of Dan and talk about
Okay.
Let's speak more about
I see how it is.
Woo!
Speak more about Halloween.
I just got one.
I like how we immediately put our legs back up because you can now.
Speak more about Halloween.
Yeah, we talk more about Halloween because he had some questions about general Halloween. And I told him not to say them.
Do you normally do decorations and stuff?
Oh, we used to do it like hardcore in my house.
Same,
We
my
had like
family
proper Halloween
came
parties. When I was a kid, Halloween parties were the best thing. Everyone, like, I invite almost everyone in my class, and we'd have like, my mom would make Halloween themed food. She's obsessed with that sort of thing. Like, it was really fun.
What's
A lot of
your
musical statues as well, like random stupid games like that. Halloween music.
what was your go-to pumpkin as well? What's
I
your
don't carve
go-to?
pumpkins.
Oh, I love carving pumpkins. I sometimes use a stencil if I'm too lazy and I'm doing it last minute. But I never really do just a typical pumpkin base. I think last year I did like, what theme did I? I think I did a Freddy Krueger pumpkin. That was a pretty cool one. I like doing like the purple ones.
So how do you go about doing that?
Well, sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll use a stencil. If not, I will sometimes just like draw out what I kind of want to do and try and figure out because I spend a lot of time like you figuring out the outlines of things and trying to bridge things and how they would disconnect and then work with the light shining thing. There's a whole process that takes a while, which is why I usually end up doing stencils because it takes too long.
Any notable fancy dress costumes you've ever done?
Well, I'm very lucky when it comes to fancy dress costumes that because of musical theatre, I just have a lot of fancy dress costumes sitting around. So if there's any last minute things, I can usually just throw one together. And then like the last time I dressed up, it was really cringy. And I'm never gonna speak of what I dressed up as because it was just god awful. It sounds really a lot worse than I'm making it up anyway. But yeah, I don't go often for scary ones. I haven't for a while.
No, I don't.
I like going for like ones with like sometimes TV shows, like funny like films, just like based on
same.
those are all fun.
Me and Finn might do like werewolf hunter this year. Don't know yet though. I'm gonna leave it up to the last minute. I think.
We're looking to do Jessie and Woody, so we win.
Well, they've been
Yeah.
doing joint costumes
What about
for
Peter
years
Griffin and
now,
Lois?
so
Yeah.
technically they win.
Yeah.
Homer and Marge.
Kind of been doing a couple costumes for a long time. First Halloween together we did Velma and Shaggy.
We did it last year.
What was last year?
That was the shitty one at Harry's.
Oh yeah, we did like Dead Angel and
It was just
I
like
doubt I'll dress up this
I don't
year.
think it was an I can't remember.
Honestly.
Well, thank you for joining us. Sorry the videos are getting a little bit shorter now, but
It's to keep people actually watching.
yeah, keep people engaged. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, we're not sure what's happening yet with COVID. It might go into a
Every day
second
is just
lockdown.
like a new thing.
Yeah, I might go to a second lockdown. Who knows? But I'm not sure what the plan is next week. But we'll figure something out.
Surprise every week.
Yeah, surprise every week. Well, okay. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Bye.